Have you ever stopped to think that everything around you might be a reflection of yourself? What if what you see in others, in situations, in the world, is actually a mirror reflecting what is inside you? Imagine for a moment that your deepest emotions, your secret thoughts, your beliefs, even those you might not be consciously aware of, are creating the reality around you. Yes, every person who crosses your path, every situation that arises, wouldn't be a mere coincidence, but a perfect reflection of what you carry within yourself. This makes you reflect, doesn't it? What are the emotions you feel most strongly? What are the beliefs you hold about the world and about yourself? And what if those beliefs are creating the world around you? Now look at the people in your life. How do they make you feel? Do they bring out joy, frustration, love, or fear? Could what you see in them be a reflection of what exists inside you? Could changing how you feel and think also transform what you see in the world? Have you noticed how mirrors are relentless in their honesty? They don't distort, hide, or most importantly, judge. They simply reflect. What's in front of them returns as an image, pure and exact. Now, what if I told you that the world around you works in the same way? The world, like a mirror, reflects back everything you believe and perceive. It doesn't choose what to show, nor does it decide what you should see. If within you there is doubt, fear, or even a limited view of what is possible, that is exactly what the world will reflect back. But what if you changed what you're projecting? What would the reflection be? This invisible mirror that life offers us is not just to confront us, it is a tool for growth. When the reflection we see isn't what we would like, it's not a punishment, it's an invitation. An invitation to dive deeper into our beliefs, to examine the lenses through which we are seeing life. So, what is the world reflecting back to you now? And more importantly, what can it teach you about your own journey? Have you ever stopped to think that you are the architect of your own reality? That everything around you, from the small details to the big events, is somehow a creation of yours? Consciously or unconsciously, we are always shaping the world around us. Now, it might seem scary or even liberating to think about this. If everything in your life is created by you, what does that really mean? It means there are no mistakes in the universe. Every situation, every encounter, every challenge carries a message, a hidden lesson waiting to be revealed. But what we are learning is not really about the world, it's about ourselves. If our external realities are projections of our internal states, what do your current circumstances say about what is inside you? How is your inner world? When something in our life isn't as we would like, it's easy to look for external blame. But what if the key to transforming that reality was within us all along? Changing how we feel, think, and believe, this changes how the world reflects us. True transformation doesn't start with external changes. It starts with change within us. If you want to see something different out there, you first need to create that change within here. So what are you ready to change? What are you willing to transform inside yourself so that the world around you transforms too? If everything you see around you is a reflection of what is inside you, what happens when you change what is inside you? Imagine that for years you have carried a mindset of scarcity. Perhaps you believe that something is always missing. Money, time, opportunities. And like an impartial mirror, life reflects exactly that. Situations of difficulty, limitations, closed doors. But what if you suddenly started looking at the world through a new lens? If you exchanged this scarcity mindset for one of abundance? When we change our internal beliefs, something magical happens. By replacing thoughts of not enough with more than enough, you start to notice how your reality adjusts. Opportunities that previously went unnoticed begin to appear. People, situations, and even resources you thought were distant seem to flow into your life. Not because the world has changed, but because you've changed the way you perceive it. The external reality is an echo of your internal world. If you want to see abundance out there, you first need to feel it inside yourself. You need to believe that you are worthy of everything you desire, that the universe is generous and ready to support you. By doing this, you're not just changing your thoughts, you're literally reprogramming how the universe responds to you. So, what beliefs are you ready to transform? How can you start vibrating with abundance, even before seeing external results? Have you noticed how thoughts have the power to shape how you experience the world? Think about it. When you are immersed in thoughts of fear, insecurity, or doubt, doesn't it seem like those emotions start to appear everywhere? The day feels grayer, challenges seem bigger, and opportunities seem more distant. Our thoughts are like seeds. If we plant negative thoughts watered with emotions like fear and insecurity, it's no surprise that the reality around us flourishes with those same characteristics. Life becomes an exact reflection of what we are cultivating internally. But what if you decided to change those seeds? What if instead of fear you planted confidence? Instead of insecurity you planted courage? Our thoughts, when charged with emotion, are the creative force behind our reality. Changing what we think is like rewriting the script of our life. That problem that seemed impossible to solve, it might not be so big after all. That opportunity that seemed out of reach, it might be closer than you think. Changing reality starts with a simple adjustment, changing the type of thought you allow to blossom within you. When your thoughts change, your emotions change. And when your emotions change, the reflection the world gives you also changes. So, what are you thinking right now? What is your world reflecting? What new seeds can you plant today so that tomorrow's reflection is different? And what if I told you that you have a powerful tool to transform your reality, and that this tool is within your mind? Visualization is exactly that. It allows you to mentally create the life you want to live, aligning your thoughts and emotions with what you want to manifest in the real world. Think of visualization as a rehearsal for the life you want to have. When you imagine yourself living your dreams, something extraordinary happens. Your brain starts to believe that it is already real. It does not distinguish between mental and physical experience. And by aligning your thoughts with the emotions of having what you desire, you begin to attract those experiences into your life. Here's a tip. Try setting aside 5 minutes of your day every day to visualize your desires. But don't just visualize the images. Feel the emotions that come with those images. If you're visualizing a life full of abundance, feel the joy, the peace, the gratitude for already living that reality. The clearer and more emotional that visualization moment is, the stronger its impact will be on your reality. This daily practice is like training your mind to see what you want rather than focusing on what you don't want. And over time, your reality will start to align with these visions. Opportunities arise, doors open, and what once seemed distant starts to come closer. Visualization is not just a mental exercise, it's a tool for transformation. So, what are you visualizing for your life right now? What are you ready to manifest? Have you noticed how certain people in your life seem to evoke strong emotions, whether positive or negative? Sometimes we deeply admire someone for their confidence, kindness, or wisdom. Other times we become frustrated with behaviors that bother us, such as arrogance, impatience, or selfishness. But what can be even more intriguing is that these qualities we perceive in others may actually be reflections of ourselves. The people around us act as mirrors, reflecting aspects of our own personality and emotions. When we admire someone, it's because we see a quality in them that, in some way, is also present in us, even if we haven't fully recognized it yet. On the other hand, when something in someone bothers us, that trait might be showing us a part of ourselves that we might be avoiding or still need to work on. These interactions, even the most challenging ones, are valuable opportunities for self-improvement. If you can see this perspective, every encounter becomes a chance to learn. The irritation with another person's behavior can be an invitation for you to look within. Why does this affect me so much? What is this situation asking me to transform in myself? What if, instead of just reacting, you saw these interactions as opportunities to grow? What parts of yourself is the world asking you to refine? By embracing this reflection, you not only improve your relationships with others, but also become a more conscious and balanced version of yourself. Have you ever reflected on how the way you see yourself directly influences what you experience in life? The truth is that the way you perceive yourself, whether with confidence and self-esteem or with doubts and insecurities, ends up being reflected back by life. It's as if we are constantly broadcasting a signal to the universe about who we believe we are, and the universe responds based on that signal. Imagine your subconscious as a huge file full of beliefs and perceptions about yourself. If you feed this file with negative and self-critical thoughts, your subconscious will act accordingly, reflecting these beliefs in your reality. But what if you started to rewrite this file? What if, instead of "I am not good enough," you began to affirm "I am enough"? Affirmations are powerful tools for this reprogramming. They help replace old beliefs with new ones, aligning your subconscious with a vision of yourself that is more positive and empowering. Repeating affirmations daily helps to gradually change your self-perception, and as your self-perception changes, so does your external reality. Think about what you want to affirm about yourself. What new beliefs do you want to cultivate? Remember, the universe mirrors your internal state, so when you change how you see yourself, the world will respond accordingly. How would your life change if you started to truly believe in your worth and potential? Have you ever thought about the power of gratitude in shaping your reality? It's a simple yet profound tool that can transform your life in ways you might not have imagined. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, opening the door to more abundance and positivity. When you practice gratitude, you're essentially tuning into a frequency of abundance. You start to notice the small blessings in your life, the little miracles, and the support that is already present. This change in perception attracts more of what you're grateful for as the universe responds to the energy you're emitting. Gratitude also has the power to shift your mindset. Instead of feeling stuck or dissatisfied, when you focus on what you're thankful for, you create space for new opportunities and experiences. It's as if you're aligning yourself with a higher vibration, which then draws in more positive experiences. Start small. Every day, take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate the things you are grateful for. It could be something as simple as a warm cup of coffee or a kind word from a friend. The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll notice how your life begins to reflect back the abundance and positivity you're putting out into the world. So, what are you grateful for today? How can you use this powerful tool to shape the reality you want to live? Have you noticed how everything in your life, from the smallest detail to the grandest achievement, is a reflection of the energy you put out into the world? It's almost as if your life is a canvas, painted by the colors of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. The energy you project creates the experiences you attract, and understanding this can be a powerful key to transforming your reality. The world is not just a series of random events, it is a reflection of the energy you emit. When you project positive energy, you attract positive experiences. When you project negativity, you attract challenges and obstacles. By becoming aware of the energy you're putting out, you gain the power to change your experiences. Auto-consciousness is the key. By observing your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you can adjust your energy to align with what you truly want. You can choose to focus on positivity, gratitude, and abundance, and in doing so, you will start to see these qualities reflected back to you. Every experience is an opportunity to understand the energy you're projecting and make adjustments as needed. When you consciously choose to align your energy with what you want to experience, you set the stage for a life filled with the reflection of your highest aspirations. So, what energy are you projecting today? What reflections do you see in your life? And how can you adjust your energy to create the reality you desire? As we come to the end of this exploration, it's clear that the reflection we see in our lives is deeply connected to our internal state. The principle of the mirror is not just a philosophical concept, but a practical tool for understanding and transforming our reality. By recognizing that the world around us is a reflection of our own thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, we gain the power to change our lives from the inside out. Embracing this reflection means taking responsibility for our experiences and acknowledging that we have the power to shape them. It means understanding that our internal world, our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions directly influences the external world we experience. And it means that by changing our internal state, we can transform our reality in profound and meaningful ways. The journey of self-discovery and transformation is ongoing. Each moment offers a chance to reflect, adjust, and grow. By practicing techniques such as visualization, gratitude, and affirmations, we align ourselves with the reality we wish to create. We begin to see the world not as a series of random events, but as a mirror, reflecting the energy we project. So, as you continue on your journey, remember that the reflections you see in your life are invitations to look within. They are opportunities to understand yourself better and to create a reality that aligns with your highest aspirations. Embrace the power of the mirror and let it guide you towards a life of greater fulfillment, joy, and abundance. What reflections are you seeing today? How can you use this understanding to create a life that truly reflects your inner desires and aspirations? Thank you for joining me on this journey of reflection and transformation. May your path be filled with insight, growth, and the realization that the world around you is a beautiful reflection of the wonderful person you are becoming.